Happy Monday out there, Team 42. It's your skipper here, Darius Dale, to present our macro minute for Monday, September 26, 2022. Starting with markets, we have stocks down this morning, commodities mixed, crypto up, dollar up, global bond yields up, market moving headlines. So the pound got pounded, then it rebounded. It's like that little rhyme there. So the pound plunged 4.7% to an all-time low of 103.50 amid fears that new government policies would send inflation and debt soaring before calling back most of the losses. Options market now indicate a 60% probability of sterling parity with the dollar by year end. Gilts plummeted as traders ramped up bets that the Bank of England would hike rates, sending the 10-year above 4% for the first time since 2010. Traders are now pricing in more than 200 basis points of rate hikes by the Bank of England's next meeting in November. So anticipating an intra-week hike of consequence and of substance. So we'll see if that occurs. That's obviously supporting the pound this morning. But clearly, the market is very much repudiating the sort of pro-growth policies that are being introduced by the new Truss administration. This is not the time to be stoking inflation and more debt. Because clearly the market is telling that. Shifting gears, Giorgia Meloni hopes to avoid becoming the next Liz Truss. So Giorgia Meloni won a clear majority in Sunday's Italian election, setting herself up to become the country's first female prime minister at the head of the most right-wing government since World War II. Her alliance, which includes Matteo Salvini's League and Silvio Berlusconi's Forza Italia, claimed about 43% of the vote. That will give the bloc at least 114 seats in the Senate, where only 104 are required for a majority. Meloni is likely to have a strong hand in government as she looks to reverse some of the reforms that Draghi, which had introduced in an effort to boost growth. Significant revisions could put at risk a spending plan of about 200 billion euros of pandemic recovery funds from the European Union. And she's been a Eurosceptic throughout her career. So this is something that could and should widen BTP spreads relative to boons, et cetera, and create a little bit more political instability within the context of the European Union. So you're actually seeing the euro down on that, Italian spreads down up on that. Big mover this morning. So it's right where you're seeing the political moves. The UK 10-year nominal gilt yield up 26 basis points today, 26 basis points to 4.09%. It's up 152 basis points over the past month. This is wild stuff. Italy's 10-year nominal BTP yield up 15 basis points today to 4.49%. That's up 84 basis points month over month. And then Japan's Nikkei 225 index playing catch down to Friday's sell-off in U.S. and global equities, down 3% to off 7% month over month. Shifting gears to the risk management. So looking at our volatility, adjusted momentum signals and probable ranges. You got the U.S. dollar index, that's bullish FAMs, overbought this morning. Gold, that is bearish FAMs, middle of the range there. 10-year nominal treasury, bullish FAMs, overbought. High-yield credit spreads, bullish FAMs, overbought as well. S&P 500, that's bearish FAMs, that is oversold. VIX, neutral FAMs, that is overbought. NASDAQ 100, bearish FAMs, not quite oversold. You got about 1.2% to downside. Russell 2000, neutral FAMs, that is oversold. Bitcoin, bearish FAMs, middle of the range there, fair fight. Ethereum, bearish FAMs, middle of the range there. Not quite a fair fight, but you're about 9% downside, 17% upside. Shanghai Composite, neutral FAMs, that's oversold there. WTI crude oil, neutral FAMs, not quite oversold, about 2% downside to the lower boundary of the probable range there. Ag, bearish FAMs, got about more or less a fair fight. And then industrial metals, bearish FAMs, got about 0.6% downside versus 8% upside there. So with that, Darius Dale presenting our macro minute for Monday, September 26, 2022. Best of luck out there this week. Cheers.